A few months into dating, something feels off. Not enough to leave, just enough to keep questioning yourself. When you bring it up, you're told you're being sensitive, overreacting, or making a big deal out of nothing. Nothing changes. There's no real conversation, no repair, no outcome. What makes it more painful isn't just the behavior, it's the dismissal. Over time, resentment builds because your nervous system keeps registering the same message. Your feelings don't matter. When this pattern repeats, the brain adapts in a way that creates long-term emotional strain. Connection starts to feel unsafe. This is where people unknowingly enter what I call the contract principle. Every relationship operates on an unspoken contract. If you don't clarify clearly your standards, you automatically accept the other person's terms. Staying without consequence teaches the blueprints of how you can be treated. You may speak up, you may explain, you may posture with strong language, but without change or cost, the agreement is already in place. A lot of positioning with no consequence. This doesn't excuse the other person's behavior. It explains the dynamic. Their actions are unhealthy, but what you reinforced was accurate. You showed them what was workable. This happens to men and women in dating, friendships, and even at work. Later, people say, I can't believe you treated me like this after all I've done. And the difficult truth is this: they showed you who they were early on. And by staying, you agreed to the contract. When this step is skipped, people don't just leave relationships. They leave with a nervous system that has adapted to associate love and intimacy with dismissal. Over time, that hurt often shows up as anger, labeling, and generalizing. Relationships become terrible. Men are awful. Women can't be trusted. What started as one unaddressed dynamic becomes a belief system. Instead of leaving hardened or cynical, pause and ask without judgment, what did I allow? Not to shame yourself, but to understand yourself. What might have been different if I enforced the contract earlier? And if I choose to not to close my heart, where could I go from here? For my Christian women especially, this begins in prayer before partnership. Let it start with, if it be your will, Lord. Submission is not silent endurance, it is alignment. And sometimes the question isn't, why does this keep happening to me? It's, did I ask God, or did I choose who I wanted and ask him to bless it and then blame him? Be honest with yourself. Gotta go. Ciao.